Ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and a dazzling array of gods and goddesses. These deities were not just figments of imagination but were deeply woven into the fabric of daily life. Their stories have captivated our imaginations for millennia. From the powerful Ra, the sun god, to the mysterious Osiris, lord of the underworld, each deity had a unique role and story. These weren't just figures of worship. They were seen as active participants in the world, shaping the lives of the Egyptians. The gods influenced everything from the flooding of the Nile to the success of the harvest. Rituals and offerings were a daily practice, ensuring the favor of the gods and the balance of Ma'at, the concept of truth, balance, and cosmic order. The Egyptian pantheon wasn't a static entity. It evolved over thousands of years with new deities emerging and old ones taking on new roles. This dynamic nature reflected the changing needs and values of the society. Some gods were worshipped throughout Egypt, while others held local significance. For instance, the cat goddess, Bastet, was primarily revered in the city of Bubastis. Some gods were worshipped throughout Egypt while others held local significance. What bound them together was their importance in the Egyptian understanding of the cosmos. The gods were seen as the architects of the universe, each with a specific domain. These weren't distant, unapproachable beings. They were intimately involved in the daily lives of the people. From the rising of the sun to the cycle of the Nile. The gods were invoked in every aspect of life, from birth to death. From the rising of the sun to the cycle of the Nile. The annual flooding of the Nile, which brought fertile soil to the land, was attributed to the tears of the goddess Isis, mourning her husband Osiris. Let's delve into the world of these enigmatic deities, exploring their myths, their influence, and their enduring legacy. Join us as we uncover the mysteries of the Egyptian pantheon and its timeless impact on civilization. Central to the Egyptian pantheon was Ra, the sun god. Ra was often depicted as a man with the head of a falcon crowned with a solar disk. He was the ultimate source of life, warmth, and light. Each day, Ra sailed across the sky in his solar bark, bringing light to the world. At night, he journeyed through the underworld, battling the forces of chaos before being reborn each morning. Ra wasn't just a passive observer. He was actively involved in maintaining order and justice, known as Ma'at in ancient Egypt. His power was such that he was considered the father of all pharaohs, who ruled as his representatives on earth. Few stories in Egyptian mythology are as enduring as that of Osiris, Isis, and Horus. Osiris, the god of the underworld, was murdered by his jealous brother Set. His wife, Isis, a powerful sorceress, collected his dismembered body parts, and through her magic, resurrected him long enough to conceive their son, Horus. Horus, the falcon-headed god, eventually defeated Set in a series of trials, avenging his father and becoming the new ruler of Egypt. This myth resonated deeply with the Egyptians. It spoke of the cycle of death and rebirth, the importance of family loyalty, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. The story of Osiris also played a crucial role in Egyptian funerary practices, offering hope for resurrection in the afterlife. Section 4. Anubis and the Afterlife. Journey to the Underworld. Death was not the end in ancient Egypt. It marked the beginning of a profound journey to the afterlife, a realm that was as real and significant as the world of the living. The ancient Egyptians believed that life continued beyond death, and they meticulously prepared for this transition. It was a transition to another realm, the afterlife. This belief was deeply ingrained in their culture and religion, influencing their burial practices and the construction of elaborate tombs and pyramids. Guiding souls on this journey was Anubis, the jackal-headed god of embalming and the dead. Anubis played a crucial role in the journey to the afterlife, acting as a protector and guide for the deceased. Anubis oversaw the mummification process, ensuring the preservation of the body for the journey ahead. This process was essential for the soul's survival in the afterlife, as the Egyptians believed that the soul needed a well-preserved body to return to. He then led the deceased to the Hall of Two Truths, where their heart was weighed against the feather of Ma'at. This ceremony was a pivotal moment in the journey, determining the fate of the soul. If the heart was pure, the soul was granted entry into the afterlife. This paradise was a place of eternal peace and happiness, where the soul could live forever in the presence of the gods. If not, it was devoured by the fearsome monster, Ammit. This terrifying creature ensured that only the righteous could pass into the afterlife, while the unworthy faced eternal oblivion. The Egyptians believed that by living a virtuous life, following the principles of Ma'at, they could ensure a favorable outcome in the afterlife. These principles included truth, balance, order, and justice, guiding their actions and decisions in their daily lives. By adhering to these values, they hoped to secure a place in the eternal paradise of the afterlife. Section 5. Gods of Wisdom, Magic, and Protection. The Egyptian pantheon was incredibly diverse, encompassing gods representing various aspects of life and the cosmos. Thoth, the ibis-headed god, was associated with wisdom, writing, and magic. He was credited with inventing hieroglyphs, the Egyptian writing system, and served as the scribe of the gods. Bastet, the cat goddess, was a protector of the home and family, associated with fertility and motherhood. She was often depicted with a litter of kittens, symbolizing her nurturing nature. Ptah, the creator god of Memphis, was associated with craftsmanship and the arts. He was believed to have fashioned the world through his thoughts and words. Section 6. The impact of gods on Egyptian culture. The influence of the gods permeated every aspect of ancient Egyptian culture. Temples, grand structures dedicated to specific deities, were centers of religious life. Priests performed daily rituals, offering prayers and sacrifices to appease the gods and ensure their continued favor. Festivals honoring the gods were joyous occasions, marked by processions, music, and dance. The stories of the gods were immortalized in hieroglyphic texts, inscribed on temple walls, tombs, and papyrus scrolls. These tales served as both entertainment and moral instruction, teaching about the nature of the cosmos, the importance of virtue, and the mysteries of life and death. Section 7. Legacy of the Egyptian gods. The reign of the pharaohs may be long over, but the legacy of the Egyptian gods lives on. These ancient deities, once worshipped by millions, continue to captivate our imaginations and influence our world in myriad ways. Their stories, etched in stone and written on papyrus, have transcended time, offering us a window into the spiritual and cultural life of ancient Egypt. Their stories continue to fascinate and inspire, offering a glimpse into the beliefs and values of one of the world's oldest civilizations. The hieroglyphs and carvings that adorn the walls of temples and tombs tell tales of gods and goddesses, of creation and destruction, of love and vengeance. These narratives have been passed down through generations, preserving the essence of a civilization that has long since faded into history. From literature and film to art and fashion, Egyptian mythology has left an indelible mark on popular culture. Movies and books bring to life the grandeur and mystery of ancient Egypt, while fashion designers draw inspiration from the intricate patterns and symbols of this ancient civilization. The allure of Egyptian mythology is evident in the way it continues to shape our creative expressions. The names of these ancient deities continue to resonate, reminding us of a time when gods walked among us. Names like Ra, Osiris, and Isis evoke images of a world where the divine and the mortal were intertwined. These gods and goddesses were not just distant figures, they were integral to the daily lives of the people, influencing everything from agriculture to governance. Their stories, passed down through millennia, offer timeless lessons about life, death, and the human condition. The myths of ancient Egypt explore themes that are universal and eternal, such as the struggle between good and evil, the quest for immortality, and the mysteries of the afterlife. These stories continue to be studied and revered, providing insights into the human psyche and the nature of existence. The enduring appeal of Egyptian mythology lies in its ability to connect with something deep within us, reminding us of the power of storytelling and the enduring human fascination with the divine. Whether through the spoken word, written text, or visual art, these ancient tales continue to resonate, bridging the gap between the past and the present, and reminding us of the timeless nature of human curiosity and wonder.